Hi, this is Manju. Today I'm going to demonstrate a massage which is very good for menstruation, pain, cramp, as well as very good for constipation. If you're suffering from constipation, this massage would be very helpful for you. So welcome to my channel. I am lying under the sun in the morning time around 9 o'clock, which is a very mild sunlight onto my skin. It would be always good to massage under the morning sun so that our whole body can absorb vitamin D through the sun. As I have already mentioned in my first video, our period pain is caused by uterine contraction that happen just before or during the onset of our period. You may also feel pressure or a continued dull ache in the area. The pain may sometimes radiate to our lower back and inner thigh, and sometimes the leg becomes very heavy, and as well as sometimes water retention, etc., etc. So saying this, our uterus contracts to help set its lining, right? And these contractions are triggered by the hormones-like substances called prostaglandins, which I have already mentioned in the early video. So prostaglandins is when it's higher level, that means severe cramp we can expect. But then sometimes if we are having severe menstruation cramp, that may be indicating some of the symptoms of an underlying medical condition, which is we have to aware by going through medical checkup sometime. If you are having menstruation pain you cannot tolerate, that means you might have to seek the medical assistance, and you know the limit of the pain and try not to wait until underlying medical condition becomes severe. So I always suggest not to depend on anything. You just go and check first. So here I'm doing a back massage. If your shoulders are not so flexible, or you cannot raise the back, then you can always ask your friend or your partner to help you to massage, or you can simply go for back massage. Just 30 minutes back massage. Really have to relieve the tension on the lower back, probably accumulating the tension on the lower back that also might cause your period pain and back pain. So releasing all the tension in the hip area, the lower back area is really good. In this video, I have added some of the prone and supine exercises, which is very simple. You can just do it before your period. If you're expecting your period 3 days later, it's always good to exercise entire time, entire life, like 15 to 20 minutes. But especially if you're having this specific problem, then please do it at least 3 to 7 days before and prepare your body for the period, nice flow period. And here simple exercises are breaststroke. In Pilates we call it breaststroke, and also they call it baby cobra or cobra. You can do so many variations to do the back extension and let your abdomen region contract, and when you do the contraction, your pubic muscles is going to be strength in that way. So I'm gonna also share what makes the pain more severe for some people. I have already extracted some of the information from PubMed, so you can also Google it, PUBMED, PubMed. Some of the factors are endometriosis, which means that usually lines in our uterus to grow in other part of our body, or sometimes it's also outside of the uterus. Another one is fibroids or polyps. They are small in seed and larger than like a tennis ball, or sometimes I also heard that in like a volleyball size. So these are non-cancerous growth, which is developed inside, and sometimes they are outside the uterus also. That also played a very big role during the period. It's really painful. Now I'm going to demonstrate the supine exercise, which we do neutral to imprint. So what happens when you do the neutral to imprint? That also help our spine to be aligned in the natural form. So many of us working in a computer, or sometimes we have to work standing for long hour, or sometimes we just carry our babies here and there, carrying our stuffs, lifting our stuffs. That also not going to be helpful. So lying comfortably on the mat, or you can also do it on your bed. Do the imprint and neutral for a few movements, and start to do a massage on your belly. The pain factors are continue. I'm gonna share that I got it from PubMed. The next one is polycystic ovary syndrome, which is mean higher levels of androgens, which are male hormones. So we are female, but we tend to get male hormones. That means more fire elements. So we have to do some exercise or massage or some meditation to clear that, and also as well as balance. So if you ever heard our 7 chakras, then sometimes their energies tend to imbalance. We are not aware of that. It would be really good to do the meditation and balance our 7 chakras. Those will help to balance our hormones as well. The last 4 I have already noted down, which is pelvic inflammatory disease that caused by bacterial infection. Also, if you are sexually active, although you are not sexually active, those both can also have it. So hygiene is very important around our pubic area. And another one is cervical stenosis, which means closed cervix. Last 2, adenomyosis and intrauterine device. Adenomyosis is a thickening of uterus, and intrauterine device, that means IUD, which is for the family planning. So these are some of the causes I have extracted from PubMed to let you know. You can always search these things, and if you are familiar with, your pain is quite familiar with this. The thing is, I have also noted down some of them cause heavy periods, some of them causes the period longer, more than 7 days. Also weight gain, multiple skin tag, acne, also lower back pain, leg, constipation, frequent urination, painful intercourse, bleeding during or after sex, foul smelling, vaginal discharge, burning sensation when urinating, and also fever. So these are the very important things that I really wanted to share, because sometimes just doing massage or just doing exercise is not enough. You know your body, what's going on inside, what the pain feels like. Is it really severe? Is it just because you are in your muscles and your body is not so balanced, that's why you're having this? Or when you touch your abdomen, you feel something else, then I would always suggest you to visit your doctor and have advice as soon as possible. Let me also share some of the tips that might gonna help you to manage your period pain and cramp. So this is completely our entire internal health when it comes to period pain. As I said earlier, exercise regularly, which is 20 to 30 minutes. Maybe you can do aerobic exercise, like 5 minutes warm up and 10 minutes aerobic exercise, and probably 15 minutes some strength training, core strength training. That is really gonna help you. It's just that try to avoid hardcore lifting and also extreme inversion movements during the exercise, and especially while you are having your period. Otherwise, it's always good to do exercise before and after, and mild during the period. If you're feeling very painful in the lower back or even in the abdominal region, you can always use the heating pad. Place a heating pad on your lower abdomen or lower back when you are lying down, and that also helps to relieve the severe pain instantly. Practice mindfulness, whatever you are doing, whatever you're eating, any activities, whenever you are sitting during your work or standing, be mindful 100%. Take care of your body, do proper breathing, manage your stress. Work and general life stress has been linked to menstruation period. That's everybody of us know. Like yoga exercise is very helpful, pranayama is very helpful. I am practicing pranayama and I have no idea all the pain in my body, not only limited to menstruation pain, the entire body pain has gone since I have been practicing pranayama. And you can practice pranayama early in the morning after finish your morning ritual. Just drink some water, like 1 to 2 glass of water, and sit for pranayama at least 15-20 minutes. It's a great medicine for you. So you can also spend time doing things that you are enjoying, you like to do it. That also can help you keeping your stress level down. Also, a very good idea to soak your body in the hot bath in the evening time after you work and before your bed. Soaking in a hot bath, that helps you to soothe your lower abdomen and lower back pain, as well as entire body pain. All the toxins we are getting from the environment outside while you work, all the stress related things will be gone after the hot bath. You can always use the sea salt or any bath oil, aroma oil you like. You can use it to release all the tension. It's also relaxing and a great way to relieve all the stresses. Last but not the least, whatever we consume, it appears in our external health. So whatever we inject in our body, it will show you outside. So vitamin-rich diets and also omega-rich diets are very helpful for your menstruation pain. Fiber-rich food also very good for menstruation pain. What I want to recommend is, if you start to avoid those foods which takes long time to digest, like meat, this kind of food takes a really long time to digest, and all the processed food, if you like to avoid them, that it's going to be really helpful. So there are so many things going on inside your guts. This is why I recommend to watch your diet, and maybe just light food, intake a lot of water. Like you don't have to cross over 3 liters, so just go 1 to 3 liters depending on your activities of the day. So to keep on hydrating, avoid cold water, avoid all the ice or cold dishes, avoid salad during the period. Also avoid very spicy food, very hot food, maybe also sour food. You have to avoid these things in order to have a very smooth menstruation cycle every month. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope this is going to be helpful. And if you have any comments or feedback, please just put it below in the comment section. And if you want me to create another video for another special issues, then please let me know. I'll be very thankful to create another video, and I'll see you next time. Please help me subscribe my channel so that you can view any of the new uploads from my channel. Here I would like to share about the oil that I use for my massage. So in southeast side, especially I was grown up in Nepal, we are using mustard oil from the time we are actually arrived on earth. So most of the time mustard oil has been used for those women who are just give birth and just give birth a child. How do we prepare the mustard oil? Usually we heat the mustard oil in a low temperature, and we're gonna add some fenugreek in it. We leave the fenugreek until it becomes the brown, a very dark brown, or maybe it's completely dark black color. So what happens, fenugreek release all the flavor and the fragrance into the mustard oil, and the oil becomes so aromatic and very nice smell. So many people, they don't like the smells of the mustard oil, but I absolutely love it, and because we can use in the entire full body for massage. We can also use more externally to the nails, to the hair, and as well as in the ear canal. If you are having a lot of earwax, then you can just ask someone to drop like few drops, 2 or 3 drops, and while you are side lying, and stay there for a few minutes, and the oil will slowly go inside very deep into the canal, ear canal, and it helps to soften the earwax. And you can use something special earbud to remove the earwax. So there are numerous benefits we can get it from mustard oil, and as well as fenugreek. If you want to get mustard oil, you can always find in the Indian store nearby your home or town. And what I want to say at the end is, please have a lot of information and follow those good informations, and you follow the massage and do regular physical activities. That also help you a lot, because I have a lot of friends who are very young and they're having problem with the menses. Some of them as young as 25, and they are saying, I don't have period for 3 months, 4 months, and I have to take the medication. So that's not a good way. Anything happens to you externally or internally, that's all because of your activities, daily activities, and your lifestyle. So it's never too late to change the lifestyle for good. Please do not stay and do not keep quiet if you're having already some of the issues in your early age. This is not good at all.